Yes, people, welcome back to another video. John Sinclair TV, back again. And it's a Sunday show on a Sunday afternoon, even though there's a couple of games going on in a minute. So, yeah, welcome back to my video. And if you do like the video like what you see, then please hit the like button and also hit the subscribe button as well. And I've now got 2,230 subscribers as well. So, absolutely fantastic. And I'm so over the moon with that. Thanks very much indeed. Actually 2,330 subscribers, which is fantastic. I spoke to someone, I'm not going to mention that person's name, and he said that I came a long way. So that person I spoke to today, big up to my guy, and he's absolutely brilliant. He's been fantastic. And excuse me. Now we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about the couple of players being linked to Newcastle United for the past week, and there are some exciting names, by the way. I can't lie, but it's going to be absolutely fantastic. So without further ado, and the first one I'm going to talk about is Jarrod Bowen. He plays for West Ham United. Now, according to reports through the Sunday Express and also 90 Minutes, that Jarrod Bowen has been linked with us, but also been linked with Liverpool as well. But our name has definitely been there. And he plays for West Ham United. And he's joined them in 2020 because he was linked to him as well, by the way. He used to be at Hull City. And his goal scoring record is absolutely fantastic. When he plays for Hull City, he had 6 seasons there, 52 goals and 124 appearances for the Hull City. And he's been absolutely fantastic. He's single-handedly tried to keep up in the league. And when you get something like 18 million quid offers to you, 18, 20 million quid of the add-ons, then you know that Hull City is going to sell him. It's as simple as that. And look, I think he's been a stellar player for West Ham. He really has. I mean, he's got 18 goals in 80 appearances for the Irons. And I tell you what, he can play anywhere in the front. He can play anywhere in midfield. He can play up front. He can play as a winger, a 10, and he can also play up front as well. He's only 25 years old, you know, and he should be, in my opinion, should be on the fringes of the England national team. I think he's brilliant. I mean, he's quick, he's so direct, he's skillful. I think he's absolutely fantastic. I mean, he could be the player who I'd like to see at Newcastle United, in my opinion. I know people might say, oh no, you can do better than Jarrod Bowen. Yeah, but listen, real talk, yeah. He's got something like 16 goals this season, 16 goals, 10 assists. Yeah, a lot more than our strikers has got at this moment in time. I can't lie. We could do as a striker who's got 16 goals and 10 assists. That goal against Leicester away from home is absolutely fantastic. And I'll tell you what, I think if he came to Newcastle, I think he could be onto something special at the club. He could be a team legend if he gets those stats. I think he moves. He's always on the move. He's quick. He's got a touch. He's got awareness as well. He can play off the last defender. He's brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, West Ham would be loved to lose this guy, honestly. And if you're talking about a price on him, I'd say 50 million quid. Probably 40, 50 million quid for this guy, yeah? But obviously West Ham's going to ask for more. What they probably do is sell him to us, right, for around 50 million quid. Then they can use that money and try and get Darwin Nunez. And I don't think Darwin Nunez will come to West Ham. He just won't do it because at the end of the day, Darwin Nunez can do better than West Ham United. No disrespect to the Hammers, but let's be real. I kind of see him going to West Ham. I'll talk about Darwin Nunez later on. And like I said, I mean, he's been absolutely brilliant for us, for West Ham United. And it's just so exciting. It's just so exciting. West Ham fans. And the style of play on Jarrod Bowen, like I said, he's direct, mobile, energetic, play with good technique and island for goal. And he's got speed. He's got pace, movement, right? And his finishing is absolute a killer on either foot, yeah? And like I said, we could do with a striker like that, always on the move. We haven't had that since Craig Bellamy, man. Craig Bellamy was like dynamic as well, like quick and so pacey, so direct. Maybe he's been missing that as well. But I'll go for the comments, by the way. I mean, Tom's off topic, by the way. Talk about fixtures. How many points are we going to get? Leicester, probably 1. Palace, I think we might beat them. That's why it's going to be tough. Norwich, I'll fully beat them as well. Forget the next 3 and a point at Burnley. So we have enough points, Tom, to keep ourselves up in this Premier League, and I think we'll be okay. Big up to you, Brian. Evening, still afternoon, mate. So big up to you anyway. Big up to Gary. Norwich will goal up at half time. Yeah, I saw that. I mean, Burnley came stronger late into the game. I don't know about you, so I'm looking forward to this one, man. Enjoy it, Ollie. Enjoy it, my guy. Yeah, but Burnley are good at comeback, mate. Yeah, it's still 1-0, by the way. Sean, go next one because you got in caps, mate. So, Brian, so yeah, can't wait. Come along. Big up to you, my guy. Truls will be okay. Absolutely great. And yeah, no caps, please. Thank you. And let's go on here. I know, blah, blah. I'm here. Everyone say hi to other people as well. Let's have a look at Keith as well. Big up to you, Keith. £5 bet for you to Man City. Keep your fingers crossed for me, John. I will, Keith. I will. If you win the money, you gotta get us a drink, by the way. I have a feeling when we meet Liverpool, we will win. Don't know why. It ain't gonna happen. Not with this team, we won't. Liverpool punish us. They will punish us. We'll be energetic. We have a goal, but I just don't think they're going to be too good. I don't think they're going to be good enough to beat Liverpool with the squad we have got. And it's attacking the Jews. Can't see Bowen going anywhere. We never know. You never know. Brian Bowen, really, get in. Hope we get him. I will talk to him FIFA Ultimate Team. Don't know what it is, Brian. I mean, I have no problems getting him at all. We definitely need 2 strikers. He'll be one of them. And Victor Osimhen to be another one. Or Darwin Nunez. Get one of the two. And big up to Jamie Mack. Hope you're okay. Thank you so much, Jamie. The Newcastle sign is the old font. Do you think the owners know the existing sign is still the Sports Direct font? I want the old one back. I don't want any Sports Direct logos on the stadium. I just don't want it at all whatsoever. I hope that it'll be a new sponsorship or new kit sponsorship as well. Could it be Castore? Adidas, I want that back, by the way, because if you've got a sponsor of Adidas or a sponsor of Nike, that's where the money rolls in. And it's a big brand. But Castore, they will come good. But I don't know a lot about them, really, but how big they can be. But you got to give Castore a chance. Yeah? But I'm glad, in a way, we got rid of Puma because Puma wasn't a big enough brand, in my opinion. Do you know what I mean? But it is what it is, mate. It is what it is. But yes, I don't want any Sports Direct stuff in my stadium ever again. That's over. That's finished. Yeah. And if you are safe, then we have now to lose, and they'll probably still have. That's Jules, Chad. I just got 5 for this as well. Big up to you. How many times will John say "and" in today's stream? I'll let you count out one bit. Though we all say it a lot. We do. I'm big up to Foxy, by the way. I'm not on the good books, by the way. I'm not on the good books. He might be from Colombia, but I'm not on the good books. And yeah, Bowen. Yeah, I think he's a good player. He scored 16 goals in the Premier League this season for West Ham. He's got 10 assists as well. He's pacey, he's quick, and he's an absolute nuisance as well. Yeah, when we got Craig Bellamy, we said, Craig who? We'd be better off buying David Bellamy back in 2001. And I thought it's just going to be like another bang average player, just got pace and that is it. But he's got a bit more about him, by the way. He's got a mouth as well. I'll give him that. But at the end of the day, listen, Craig Bellamy did our eat, man. First season, I thought he was absolutely fantastic. I mean, I didn't know what to expect from him, but hey ho. I just thought he's been fantastic, especially in his first season. And just got a 5 as well comments as well. And yeah, I mean, after my bad, we ended up paying the Premier League tax for Bowen. Add another 10, 20 million on top of what he's worth. I tell you what, if you want to buy Darwin Nunez, he changed agents, by the way, by the sounds of it. Jorge Mendes as well. He put Arsenal another extra 20 million on top of the transfer fee greedy gets. Let's have a look. Why wouldn't Bowen leave West Ham for us at this point? Fantastic fancy world. Listen, mate. What about Bruno? We're trying to get Bruno, right? Did anyone say it's a fantasy? No, not at all. Why? Because we've got the guy, yeah? But, Foxy, you know better than most, we're the richest club in the world, right? Money talks at the end of the day, right? But if he came to Newcastle, I have no problems at all whatsoever. No problems at all whatsoever, yeah? But I've said before, you get a world-class player coming in, the rest will follow. We link to any fullbacks. Not in a minute, Ryan, mate. I'm going to check on that. I'm going to look at it later on and then see where we link to the left backs. And hopefully we do something about it. We definitely need a right and a left back, by the way. 100%. I still think we get Botman. Baines, not mate. I mean, I'll come on to Botman in a minute, yeah? I know you think you'll go to Milan, but that's just because you like teams to play in red. Okay. One up for Norwich. I think we got that one by keep the strike comments flying in, right? And I agree we need to ditch Castore for a big Adidas or Nike deal if you want to act bigger. Yeah. I mean, look, I do like Castore, but let's be real. I mean, when I wake up in the morning, Adidas or Nike, I take it all day long. Not going to read that, by the way. Thank you very much indeed. I'm not going to be falling for that, man. How long is a current deal with Castore? I think it's a 4-year deal. I could be wrong. I could well be wrong. I think it's a 4-year deal, but they can break their contract at any time. Big up to you, Gareth. Hope you're okay. Benemy joined us as he was relegated from Coventry, so Newcastle to step up. Bowen's playing in a team competing for Europe in the top 4, and 2-3 years we'll be a better team. But next season, zero chance. Yeah. Listen, at the end of the day, you don't know what's going to happen, Foxy. You don't know what's going to happen in the summer. Anything can happen. And we could be spending big. But if you're going to spend 100 million, it's got to be on quality players. Yeah. Someone that's got Premier League experience or a fit Osimhen, a D. Let's have a look at this one as well. Linked to any South Americans. I was going to talk about Lucas Paqueta tomorrow, by the way, because I've got a spare night off tomorrow, so I can do a report on Lucas Paqueta. So I'm going to do that one. So I should check as well. 1-0 to Brentford. That's not really good on this, by the way. They can go above us, by the way, if they win. Bruno joined us because Lyon are mid-table and fans are not competing in Champions League. Big, big difference. Yeah, that's fair enough. And let's have a look at something. I think Bowen will come, but not sure West Ham will sell. Well, money talks at the end of the day. But if the kid wants to leave and come play for Newcastle, there's little you can do. We got a project going, yeah? We got a project going, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to go back to Bowen in just in a bit, yeah? Yeah, where would you park Bowen? Would you play him up front? Would you play him right on the right? Would you play him right on the left? For me, my opinion is, I think you play anywhere in a 4-3-3. I mean, if he plays on the right-hand side, and I'd say a new striker in the summer, maybe you can just change it about sort of thing from the striker to the winger. ASM, definitely going to be starting next season. I'm a massive ASM fan, and listen, it can be a bit of an enigma, but he has got to play somewhere, and I can see him being a bit frustrated, but hey-ho. Yeah, but let's go for the small comments, by the way. John, I'm not going to read the next comment out, sort of thing. That comment there is just, for me, a bit distasteful, bit disrespectful, mate. Yeah, that is not going to happen. I'm not going to pinch it out, yeah. Mods, please keep an eye on that comment, man. Thank you very much indeed, yeah, because that should have been picked up way ago. Lovely lad, but that should have been picked up. It's not being displayed. Look at any wingers, John. That area needs prioritising and upgrading. Yes, we do, and no one being linked with wingers yet. And I've just gone on the NEFC news now, and as far as I can see, there's nothing going on at the minute. So I will check up on that. But you're trying to get that lad from Nantes. They label him the French Mo Salah, but I can't remember his name. I said Bias, or what his name is. Bias. He's been really, really good. And I think that's his name, plays on Nantes and Bias. But apparently, we've been linked to him as well. But Nantes don't really want to sell. But we'll have to wait and see on that one, mate. But I'll profile him at some time. And Jamie, I don't think you understand what I'm saying, John. They took spot. I'll read that again. Sports Direct, signs down, rightly so, but Newcastle United signs are still in. Oh, right. I get you. I'll have a look, mate. I'll change it up later. I'll get rid of that picture in a minute, then, mate. Sorry, Jamie. I misread you, mate. Newcastle signs and sports Direct font. Yeah, it is, mate. You're right. You're right. And I'll probably change that in a bit, man. But I see what you mean. But I'm sorry, Jamie. Sorry, mate. I understand now, mate. John, the only paper talk over Botman's going to Milan are the Milan papers, Italians, dog. Paul, number one, Serie A is not a dog shite league. Number two, have you ever been to Italy? No, you haven't. I have. Yeah, to Serie A games. And I tell you what, the standard there of some of the clubs are pretty good. Yeah. But I could tell you now, Sven Botman, £56,000 a week on a 5-year deal at AC Milan. Yeah. That's going to happen. If you check on Fabrizio Romano as tweet, Paul, right, he doesn't lie and he's normally correct. So check up on that. He's very, very reliable. Yeah. If Bowen to join next season, we will have the double his wages and pay West Ham over 100 million. He ain't worth 100 million pound, mate. He's nuts. Where did he get that figures from? 100 million. What has he won? If he won the Premier League title and the Champions League, then maybe be worth 100 million quid. They got to Jimmy again. He needs to be changed too. Yeah, what I'll do, I might change it up in a minute. I'm going to pull it back to the original pick in a minute. I should do that. But Jimmy, I totally understand. It does need to be changed as well. I think the whole thing needs to be changed as well. The whole thing, and just put it on new. I'm doing fine, Tom, man. I hope you're okay too, my guy. I'm sorry, but we're not giving about European football to join us. But it doesn't always talk. It's all about players' ambitions. That's from Paul. Yeah, that's a good opinion there. Good opinion. Still think we should play Sam on the right for a bit. He did a bit of this against Wolves. Yes, he did. I mean, he done it right. And listen, that cross he did for Chris Wood, and Chris Wood just failed to put it in the back of the net. That was a good, decent cross, but shooting, that's not the greatest. I can't lie. But we definitely need players, new players in the summer. He's going to come good next season with better players around him. That's exactly my point. I've always said that. Yeah. That's why I've given another season. Get the player going to match his ambition on the pitch and then see how he does then. And then Ollie said, I swear that Romano get exposed the other day. I didn't know about that, mate, but he's normally correct. And that's one of the jewelers I'll trust. We need a goalkeeper, centre back or two, central mid, who could be an 8, and we need a number 10, and we need 2 strikers. Yep, totally agree, mate. Totally agree. We need more. Leicester up next Sunday. I'll be doing a watch along for that at 1:15. Join us for that. West Ham won't want to sell to a price at Newcastle. What's his value now? I think it's between 40 and 50 million quid. I can't lie. But at the end of the day, the Premier League, right, they ask for stupid prices, by the way, because the problem is people's going to try and say, he's English. So it's a premium because he's English, yeah? Wow. West Ham will add an extra 40 million to his true value over 100 mil. If you're on board next season, that's why, for me, zero chance. If they 100 million quid, right, then I'll just say, you know what? I'll go and get someone else cheaper. Get someone cheaper. As if it stands that Man United and Arsenal don't make top 4, imagine would be linked to some of their players. I'd take Martinelli in a heartbeat. You know what, Ryan? I'd pay whatever it takes to get Martinelli from Arsenal to come to Newcastle. Listen, Ryan, I mean, I'd love to take him, but is he going to come to Newcastle? I don't think he will. I think if Martinelli's going to leave Arsenal, I think he'd end up going to Spain. He'll probably go to Spain, but he's on a long-term contract with the club anyway. I think it's last season. I could be wrong. I'd love James Maddison. Yes, he's a proper player. I'll take him. He's in and out of the team. I'll take him. I'll take him all day long because I like James Maddison. He's canny free kick taker. He scores, and he makes us lovely late runs as well. And he's a good dribbler as well. Linked to any Africans, John? Not in a minute, Ryan. Not for what I know, not at all. Talking about Africans, if Watford do go down, Emmanuel Dennis would be a good shout as well. I think he'd be a good player. I think he'd do that right at Newcastle. John, Norwich will finish 4th in that league. So that means you said 4th in the league, right? UV are top. You got the 2 Milan clubs, yeah. Then you got Lazio, Then you got Napoli. Then you got Roma. Yeah, Atalanta. That's 7. I don't think so somehow, mate. I don't think so somehow. I take Fred. Fred with Bruno would be unbelievable. Would I take Fred to Man United? I don't know. He's getting better, but I'm not so sure. I take Paqueta all day long. So away from Bowen, right? I mean, the one I'm going to talk about now, you'll probably be laughing at this as well. Let me just get this up a second. I don't know where you got to click on to get stupid to get into Facebook. The one I want to talk about, right? And please don't shoot the message out first, will you? Well, according to Italy, right, on one of the UV.com, that Paolo Dybala plays for Juventus, right? He's out of contract at the end of the season, right? He's 28 years old, and this guy is absolutely unbelievable. Yeah, a couple of days ago, he's linked with Arsenal as well, right? And Atletico Madrid. And I looked at it, and he said that Newcastle will pay a lot of money for this guy, yeah, on a free, yeah, when it comes to wages and that, yeah. So Paolo's been on Juve's book since 2015, 204 appearances, 80 goals for the Argentinian national player. And he's played for the national team 32 times, scoring 2 goals. And he started his career 3 seasons at Palermo, right, in Sicily, right, 21 goals and 89 appearances for Palermo, and then he joined Juve for 32 million euros plus 8 million added on, so it worked out to be 32 million quid. And he's on a free signing, right? I think I like him. Now I'll get a rollicking for Dybala, yeah. He must be someone's agent, by the way. But listen, I've got to talk about him. Yeah, we've got to talk about him because go back a couple of years ago, right? He was linked to Patrick Kluivert, right? Everyone said, "Oh, we're not going to be getting Patrick Kluivert. He's too good. He's not going to leave Barca for Newcastle United." Yeah, look what happened. Kluivert joined Newcastle. Yeah, anything could happen. Michael Owen, right? Again, Michael Owen saying we're not going to get him for Real Madrid. Newcastle went in for him, got him. Yeah, got him. So anything can happen in football. I know we've got to be ambitious. Yeah, we are an ambitious club now. Now we've got new money coming in from the new owners. Yeah, you've got to try these things. You've got to like show your hand. If you don't, then you've got no chance. Yeah, but you got to try. But Dybala, I'd take him all day long for me. But there's competition. Arsenal, Atletico Madrid. Yeah, it would definitely be leaving Juventus at the end of the season. Juve absolutely kicking themselves for that, allowing him to run down his contract. Yeah, he plays a 10. He can also play wide, and he's left footer, and he can also play up front as well. Because I've seen him play up front in when a leg plays 4-4-2, and Dybala is used as a centre forward. Yeah. So yeah, what do you think, people? Would you take Dybala? Ask you the question: would you take Paulo Dybala to Newcastle United? I'd take him in a heartbeat because this guy is a world-class operator and is just fun to watch. Compact in a second. I'd say Puku in a heartbeat. That's an Ollie for knowledge. Yeah. Don't say Dybala. I just did. You wouldn't take Dybala. Why? Why not? Tell us why you wouldn't take him. Why would you having a laugh? Now that's what I like to see. I'd rather have Lautaro and pay the dosh. I tell you what, if I open the papers in the morning, or any morning, and say that Newcastle United signed up for Lautaro Martinez, I'll be over the flipping moon. I would. And we need to bring in Vinicius Jr. That's a bit too far stretched, mate. You're talking about a 500 million release clause. Cool. Excuse me. I'd rather take AD Akabay than wow. Wow. Unbelievable, man. Listen, the bad on this day is class. He really is. John, who's your favorite? I've got to go back count game because I think I double poked myself. 2 seconds, peeps. Sorry about that, people. I'm just going to go back up with the comments as well, by the way. I do apologise on that because some just went off there. His favourite football team in Italy, Juve, mate. Juventus. All day long. And it's not been a great season, but we try and get the top four in Italian football. If we can get in the top four, I'll be over the moon. But at the end of the day, it's not been a great season. Very disappointing season again. But hey ho. He's got a good looking girlfriend. That's from Richard. And Clivert and Owen with different birth. Corners just missed a sit out for Burnley. Wow. That's not good. And we don't know who Dybala signs for, to be honest, that's some truths, but we don't know, but his name's been mentioned with us as well. We don't need mercenaries. That's fair enough. Like, we need someone to come to the club and put heart and soul into the football club. Was he been linked with Commons' name was Strasbourg? Yeah, his name's been mentioned as well. It's a big unit, by the way. Big unit. And now we don't need grafters. We need to buy quality. Yeah, we need to buy quality. It's going to get fans at the edge of our seats. Yes, we had to play him with a second striker, then a lone striker. That's Ryan. Play a 4-4-1-1. That's Eddie House's favourite formation. That's his favourite formation, 4-4-1-1. If he does that, then the ball comes in. When Clive joined Newcastle, it's hard to get in the game for Barcelona, also getting injured a lot. That is true. It was really past it. When we got him, he scored a decent amount for us. That's only 1 year, 1 season. That's very true. He's 27. A lot of people are saying that he's past it. At 27, I could understand he's 34, but he wasn't that great. He scored something like 13 goals this season. Goals to could be a lot better, but look, excuse me, that's a Freddie Shepherd signing, not a Bobby Robson signing. Yes, he can play anywhere in midfield. I take Dybala and break the pay structure to bring him in. That's a showcase sign. That's what we need. We had a showcase signing in flipping years, especially under Ashley, by the way. But Bruno's a canny signing and absolutely fantastic. And let's go on to the English lad at PSV. He's decent. Don't know his name. I'd go back to don't need grafters, the quality down. We just end over a team at ASMs. Need a mixture. That's true. I'm going to go back to a good comment, by the way. Anthony Gordon from Everton, especially if they go down, he's better than Murphy now. I'll come on to him in a minute, by the way. I'll come to him 100%. I've got lots of good things about this guy. He's just decent. And go for this one. We don't need grafters, we need quality. And let's have a look. Callum Hudson-Odoi, he's worth a shot. Not for me, mate. Not for me. He's got a bit of an attitude as well, so I wouldn't have him at Newcastle. Definitely not. Dybala's talented lad, but race to sign on fee will be a fortune. Look also at his form. He's been poor consistently the last 4 years. I wouldn't fit in our style. We don't want to carry players. Yeah, that's a fair enough shout there, mate. Look, or maybe it's a different challenge. You might enjoy the Premier League. You don't know, but he is going to come. Then he needs to settle in very, very, very quickly, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? So yes, I think it'd be decent, in my opinion. But we'll have to see what happens on that one. And just got this news up, by the way, right? We linked with Adrian Rabiot as well from Juve as well, right? I mean, he's free to leave Juve at the end of the season. I don't know if he's out of contract though, but according to reports in Italy, that he's been linked with Newcastle, not for the first time. And would you take Adrian Rabiot? I probably would take Adrian Rabiot because he's a tough tackling midfielder and that can score goals as well. I think he's an absolute decent player. He's the one who's going to get you yellow cards on a regular basis, but he's got a lovely left foot, and he's no one's been linked with Newcastle in the past, and also been linked to a couple of English clubs as well. But hey ho, I think it'd be decent signing first, yeah. Tough tackling. I think you do need another midfielder. John Joe Shelby, I don't think he's going to play 38 games next season. Let's be honest about it. But hey ho, I think I want to take a lot of people there, by the way. Yeah, I take him. He's decent. He's absolutely decent. I take Cho easily. That's Ryan. I reckon we'd buy a Premier League winger this summer rather than one from foreign league, to be honest with you. I told that name in a minute, right? I mean, it's just to be mentioned. And Nani, Magic is as English lad, 20 year first doors youth. How is he doing this season? Anyone in the Eredivisie league? Is anyone knows Dutch football? Tell her about him, because I don't know a lot about this guy. I really don't. And here's your favourite tweet. Look at this question, man. Look at that question. Holy Paul. Holy. Have a look at the back. I'm going to change that. I think I'll change settings on here as well. So I'll go back to my normal one, if that's okay. Yeah, I got to that one. Obviously him. And Dybala, I see as player all the chases of money now, which is fine. But I'd rather prefer players younger than still have something to prove. Yeah. I mean, look, I'd take Dybala, but would it be my first choice? Probably not at the minute, yeah. I'd rather go for a young player. And either Perisic, yeah, he's very good. I talked about Anthony Gordon, by the way. Perisic, let's have a look at this one. Contract is up in June. Would you bring him? I tell you what, I think he's on the wrong side of 30. I can't lie, but he works hard for the team. He gets up and down the pitch, and he's a fit lad as well. He's quite fit as a player, sort of thing. I think he'd do fantastic in the Premier League, but the age might be against him, and I just don't think he's going to get him yet. I really don't. If anything, he'd probably go back to stay in Italy or go to the Bundesliga. I mean, Jose and Mourinho wanted him. He must stay in Italy because I think Jose likes him, by the way. So I would not be surprised if he went to Roma in the summer. Gordon's going to be a good player. Yep, I agree. Magic, he's got 9 and 31. This is PSV. He's a side winger player. Yep. See now, not watched this, by the way. I don't know a lot about him really. A popular opinion, I'll take Gareth. He needs to love his quality, which could be an issue though. He's on 650k a week, Ryan. Would you really want to take him? 650k a week? I'm not sure. I don't think Gareth Bale will play for another English Premier League club again. I just don't think he wouldn't. So I'm late, been watching a Norwich game, that's in Callum. It must have been a good game. We have to up the wages if we want to go up the league. If we don't, we have to be lucky with the players we get. Yep, that's true. That's too true. He wants to be really ambitious. Why ain't no one chatting about buying Bellingham? He has quality. That's a good shout. I mean, I love Bellingham. I think he's a decent player. And what he's done for Borussia Dortmund has been absolutely fantastic. I think he's been brilliant for them this season, yeah? And I think he's been absolutely brilliant. I can't lie. I mean, Borussia Dortmund rates him very, very highly. He will come to England eventually. One thing I'm going to say, yeah, that this guy should be in the World Cup. He should be in the World Cup all day long because this guy is a tough tackler and he's learned a lot. He's only, 18, 19? 110%. And Dybala has a type of personality that doesn't care too much. So many talented players in a similar position that we can go for instead of Bale or Dybala. Bale retires after the World Cup, retire from football. Quite possibly. Wales, golf, tune in that order. That's why I don't want him. Imagine letting Boone in the midfield. If attacking wingers, I want Johnson from Forest. I think Howe can get the best out of these young, hungry players. You know what? Brennan Johnson. Yes, I take him as well. He's been absolutely fantastic this season for Forest. And if they don't go up this season, I could see him moving on. 100%. Because he's too good for the championship. He really is. Is he the club captain, by the way? I'm not sure. I think he's a club captain. I could be wrong on that. And this is what's like about young English players. Why do you go from couple championship players? Look at James Maddison, successful. He's playing the championship. Brilliant for Norwich. Now he's at Leicester. Yeah, good example, by the way. Yeah, it costs a lot of money. You would. Calvin Phillips. I think he end up going to Man United if he does decide to move on. I have a feeling Dembele would have been like he's having the summer from Barca. I think he'll probably go off to PSG, mate. He'd be brilliant. And I'd take Rafinha for Leeds. I think he'd be off to Spanish football next season. I think he'd be off to Spain. And Bellingham has the best team in the world after him. Well, not there yet. Bellingham will end up at Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Liverpool. in that order. Could well be. You just never know. Will be lights, mates. That's what Dembele. Who knows? Just for Arsenal and Man United. Foxy. Question for you there. Well, I'm not going for championship players for playing, but futures, in my opinion. He'd be an exception, but then Johnson would be an exception. Missed it on Bowen, and that hasn't turned out to be good. There's some good championship players in there, St. Callum, and Dembele replacing Mbappe. If Mbappe leaves, I think they're going to go for that Ekiteke. PSG will probably end up going to Ekiteke or Borussia Dortmund. And we should see what goes on that. I've heard they are serious about Lloyd Kelly. If you want Lloyd Kelly, right, are you going to whack him in the first team? Probably not. Is he going to be in the future? Probably yes. But I think he's going to have to be on a subs bench if he does come. Eddie Howe obviously knows him from his time. He bought him 13 million quid from Bristol City. So hopefully, if he does come, if it's Lloyd Kelly, I think it'll be a good signing. But we need someone for the now. We need someone who's going to come in and slot into the team straight away. I don't think Lloyd Kelly will be that guy. But if he comes to being on subs bench or whatever you want to call it, who do you think is the best Juventus player ever, John? Ever? Oh, in my youth, Del Piero, Roberto Baggio, Paolo Rossi, Gianluca Vialli is great as well. There are some great players as well. Conte, he was great as well. Pirlo's fantastic. Just go back to my youth as well, but my God, there are some cracking players. And Buffon, of course, Buffon, Zlatan, Vieira. But for me, I've got to say just Del Piero because the guy's a legend. So definitely say that he's going to be the best ever seen on the Juve shirt. Dembele for me, what absolute class player, but injury prone. Exactly, that is the thing. Not seen much of him, to be honest. And let's look at this one. Also, Man U are not Barca, Real Madrid, Liverpool. Also, Man U won't even be in the Champions League next season. Spurs will be. But the bigger club than us, Pookie's having a blinder here. I think you should generally go and break the bank for the guy. Break the bank for him. The guy's 30, 31. Yeah? He ain't worth 30, 40 million quid. But listen, I just don't think he's the answer for me. Yeah? We need someone who's going to be bigger than better. Vardiger, Zinedine Zidane, the best ever you've ever played in my time. Yep, he's right up there. He's right up there. Up for 660. Ollie, where are you getting these figures from, mate? He would win the Premier League between Newcastle, Man U, Arsenal, probably us. Who would win the Champions League first between Liverpool, Barcelona, and Madrid, or Newcastle? Not Newcastle. Exactly. I think we win the league before those two. I really do think that. Guys, if you like you see it so far, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well. And also, if you'd like to donate to Super Chatters, then please just give what you can. And if you'd like to become a member, then it's 99p. So the choice is yours. Just seeing what else has been linked with. We haven't been linked with him, but I would take him all day long. I'll come to that one in a minute. Man United, a good manager, win the league before us. I hope we sign Target. It feels like he's a solid 7, 8 out of 10 every game. Best left back I've seen at the club for 10 plus years. Yeah, I kind of have to agree. With you. He can stay where he is. He have money, don't you? Like a football line, in my opinion. Not even the top 10 side. Yeah, how can you say we'll win a league before Man United? Never know. Alessandro Maradona, Vialli and Aiden's for me, Juve's best players. Yep, I think they're on the list as well. And we'll not be linked to him, but I'll comment in a minute. But I want to give you the Sven Botman latest, by the way, right? All the people saying, how are we going to get him because of the project, etc. Let's be real, right? I've always said that AC Milan will be the favourites to sign this player, yeah? The deal's been agreed months ago, right? And he wants to play for AC Milan. Why? Because he wants to play in the Champions League. And also two former Lille players used to play there as well, now at Milan. But let's be real, I just cannot see Botman coming to Newcastle anytime soon. I think he's made his mind up. He's going to AC Milan. Now, what I'm going to say, on live, if Sven Botman does join Newcastle, right, I'll be quite happy paying £100 into the food bank. So I'll repeat that again. If Sven Botman came to Newcastle, right, I'll be quite happy donating £100 into the food bank outside the stadium. And you heard it first, because he ain't going to come to Newcastle. So there you go. Let's have a look at this one. They need to start again. I have to agree. I always say Dino Soft. He was my favourite because I was a goalkeeper. That's from Paul. Paul, subscribe to my channel, my guy. Right? Subscribe to my channel. I've noticed. Please subscribe and you'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you. That should say Sedan, not Aiden's. God knows. I don't know where Aiden came from. We got to I like coffee. I hope you're okay, my guy. Hope you're having a good Sunday. It seems our owners are getting a better left back. I think we should buy a Target 100%. I don't even want him anymore. Let's have a look at this one. Who's the future Man United will be a key player for them in the next 10? Rashford or McTominay? I think Norwich just scored a game, people. 2-0. 2-0 to Norwich, by the way. Doesn't look good for Sean, doesn't it? Sean Dyche. Listen, I think Rashford's been poor this season. I can't lie. But McTominay will be fantastic. But all of you get a world-class midfielder alongside him. You can go and get Tarkowski for Burnley and you'll do the same job. Fair enough. A £100, John, doesn't mean you... Look, I'll tell you now, if Sven Botman goes to Newcastle, I'll pay £100. 110%. 2-0 to Norwich. 2-0. Foxy Ronaldo. That's it, done. Man United have some good youth players, mate. They have. And getting 2-0 to Norwich. And would you take Paqueta? I would. I'm going to do a profile of him. Maybe it's tomorrow. So I haven't decided yet, but maybe it's tomorrow, unless they got any bigger Newcastle names as well. So I would definitely take Paqueta now because he's sorting himself out, and he's a decent player. Decent player. Yeah. I mean, I can't wait for a couple of years' time. Well, I'm trying to give up work in a couple of years' time, so I can try and take a year out in the UK and move to Turkey just to get myself away because of the warmer climates here. Because I do love Turkey. It is too expensive, but let's have a look at this one. You can't say Newcastle will win the title before Man United and Arsenal with their pulling power. And we have too much deadwood to shift. We have to. We need to get rid of them, people, because the bottom line is half of them are not good enough. I mean, Warren Barton said the other day that there's no rush in selling Miguel Almiron. Yeah? But I think Eddie's made his mind up on him. If you could come to Newcastle, I tell you what, if you make an offer, yeah, Bruno says some good things about him, by the way, and he'll probably come. Paqueta 110%. Number one target for Paqueta in the midfield. We do need strikers, by the way. Who is good enough to take them to the Premier League title? Not for me. Afternoon to you, Carlos. Hope you're okay. I also have no pulling power. Bruno picked us over Arsenal. He did. Absolutely fantastic. Think about this. Aiden, Nunez, Dembele. It's impossible to trio. Yep. I think that'd be a brilliant trio, by the way, people. Yeah. But going back to Sven Botman as well, but it's a 5-year contract, and as far as I'm concerned, it is a done deal. Also, more transfers as well. That Newcastle are preparing another attempt for Real youngster Hugo Ekitike after they finally get him in the January transfer window. According to Della Sport, which is based in Rome, right? And so the Magpies will complete with Roma, and AC Milan for 19 years signature. Now he's being linked to Milan and Roma as well. So if we want to get Ekitike, we need to get him very, very quickly. Otherwise, we are going to lose out. And my number 3 targets are 3. Ollie, what are you talking about, my guy? Mike Williamson. Are you having a laugh? Move on. City Liverpool dominated the Premier League for the 7 years. At least I'm expecting us to be pushing towards Champions League by then. Yep, absolutely. Totally agree. We need to get Champions League within 4 or 5 years. If we can. If we can do that, that'd be brilliant. If we don't, then I don't know what will happen. I really don't. But we are got a challenge. I can see that coming. Better than our youth players, Sancho, Shatai, Elanga, all good players. They are indeed. Elanga, I think he's going to be brilliant. I really do. And he's doing better than some of those experienced Man U players are doing at this moment in time. Shame on them. Puka can score goals, but he should do better. Yeah, I agree. Better than ours. Yeah, I agree. Got 35 people watching, so thank you so much for that. And please smash the like button and hit the subscribe button as well, people. So I'm being Mike Williamson as new coaching staff. I think it's like Gates said, didn't he? I mean, you know, manage, but I definitely have no problems with him. But we could do better. We could do better, 110%. Just see if we've got any more latest on transfers as well. Let's have a look at this one. Yeah, it's not much to talk about really, but it's been a good weekend for Newcastle. I mean, Watford got beat. Burnley's going to get beat. So it's all good, isn't it, really? It's all looking fantastic. Looking rosy. If we win our next match and Southampton and had to lose, we would get past them. Yep, we will. We'll go past them. Leicester's winning. Palace at the minute are they by 2-0. Sanchez, a youth player, is 22. That costs 80 mil. So far, that signing hasn't even looked good. I don't know what it is there. Sanchez not being the same player since that Borussia Dortmund. You said he would be then. You said he would be here there for the next 10 years, though. In what way? That's a 10 year? Yes, a likeness me. I forgot myself. Sancho could be here, could be there for 10 years. That's Sancho. By the way, I think bottom 3 is done now. We still need one more win. I have to believe Eddie Howe. He's come out and he said that we're not safe yet. And he said that quite a few times, by the way. So listen, we're not going to be mugs, yeah, until the sign's still delivered, that there's still a lot of work to be done. It really is. But so that thing stands, things are looking a bit rosy for Newcastle, so you could just start our future there now, just start looking into the summer. I mean, Leicester 2, Palace 1, Brentford 2, West Ham 0. I mean, what has Thomas Frank done to that team? I just don't know. Don't know at all, people. I don't know, because he has been absolutely fantastic. He really, really has. And you know what? I mean, even though Brentford's going to stay up this season, right? I think next season, I think they're going to work them out. They're going to work them out. And let's hope that Brentford, well, in my opinion, I think Brentford would be okay. I think Brentford would be better. So there you go. And let's have a look at this one as well. None of them has gone to Man United. None of those players that have gone to Man United has been much good. Not just Sancho. I think they've got to get a manager in. They've got to get a decent manager in the summer. If they don't, then they'll not be going with a title for the next 5 years. I spoke to Maisie about this before, and she kind of agreed. And it's going to be a bit of a change on a Tuesday when Maisie does come on, right? And I'm going to talk about our teams a bit, and then most going to be Premier League roundup as well. So that'll be revamped. And Gabby from Flamengo, he's 25. Do you know what? I would have loved to have him. Do you know what I mean? But Davy Moyes wouldn't have him because of his attitude and that as well. And Davy Moyes doesn't want that for the club. But at the end of the day, right, he's not going to be linked. Things could change. But it's World Cup, yeah. But if he does leave Brazil, then, and he doesn't do well abroad again, he's not getting the World Cup. It's a shame. But he deserves a second chance in Europe. Big up to Mansa Hansel, you okay, my guy. And Paul, thanks for your donation, your kind donation. Thanks so much indeed. £5 and no comments. And Paul, appreciate that, my guy. Thank you so much. I would like to see Newcastle to sign Raheem Sterling, John Stones. I don't think Pep would be happy with that, by the way. Second goal for Norwich, Genetic one. What does that mean? I don't know. That means Burnley are going to be in big trouble. It's as simple as that. And they can't afford to write off that investment, can they? He needs a proper manager. He'll be real. There's a player there. We all said the same about Joe Linton. Look at him now, a new manager. Yes, I think it's been absolutely brilliant, Joe Linton. He's not had the best against the last few games, I can't lie. But listen, he's done well. He's done really well. And Sancho has potential, but he's not the player that's going to guide a team to a title. He would be a good player to a team that already top quality. Man United are far from that. They're not going to win the league. Not for a long way. John, will Mace be in the front? She's next Tuesday, mate. Next Tuesday. Pookie has scored to make us 2-0, by the way. 2-0 to Norwich. I mean, Norwich is definitely going to drag Burnley down there. Like, you know, if you look at Burnley's fixture list as well, I can't lie. I think they got easier running, yeah? But they need to win the home games if they are to stay up. They might have to win an away game as well. They have to beat us well to stay up as well. But I wouldn't be surprised to stop up and they would go in the last game of the season and just had in a Premier League lifeline. That's the final score. Norwich 2, Burnley 0. And that's game over. And Bruno and Miggy combo will cut Norwich defence wide open, but well played today, Canaries. Yep. And generally related to all people, especially with regards to the healthcare. Oh, thanks, Norwich, for the help. And chatting to other people. So, Foxy, who else aside from Bruno are you so confident will lead us to the title? We need about 8-9 players of world-class quality to win us to a title. I've never cheered a Norwich team before. I have now. Big up, Carl. Fantastic. When I look at it, right, I keep saying that, look, if Burnley have won, as Norwich have won, they can still get out of it, but they won today, and it's too little and too late. They'll do better than us from some Radal. So, yeah, I was going to say as well, there's a few things I can say. I've got some shows coming up tomorrow. On Monday, I'm going to come back and do another transfer update tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think I'll do because no Horseman show until next Monday. Tuesday, it should have been a John and Macy show, but again, that could be changed. Wednesday, it's a fans forum. Thursday, should be the match preview. Friday, the press conference reaction. And Saturday, it should be match day. It's been put back to a Sunday. So I should think of something to do. I might even have a day off sort of thing. I don't know yet. I may have a day off for one of those 2 days. So I was told that I'm doing too much streaming. So I should take a day off. So I think we're going to wrap it up there in a bit. And this one, Christopher takes to the title by himself. Kiwi legend. Jarrod Bowen, yes, I take him. And Mika Marino also being mentioned again in the media. Not too sure on that one. Thoughts me. That's an interesting one. He used to play for us, Mika Marino. He used to play for us, yeah. But I've not heard anything about that. And would you like to come back to Newcastle after the way he got treated in the first time? He wanted to play first team football, and it just hasn't happened for him yet. But when he plays under Rafa Benitez, he's been very good. He's been really, really good. I'll try to back this guy, but at the end of the day, he's playing first team with Solskjaer. So I'll say wishing the best of luck on that one, but I just kind of see him coming in the game. So Jarrod Bowen, I take him all day long, peeps. Yes, still 10 points and only 1 game in hand for Burnley. So listen, end of the day, I don't know if that game in hand for Burnley is against, but if they get beat off that, then it makes us look better. And Jackie B, I keep calling him Jackie B for some reason. It's like calling like Hector Bella and Hecky B. No, it can be decent sometimes, and playing with no pressure helps. Yeah, that's very true. They know the relegators. It's just going to go out and play with no fear. Marino said he'd love to play here. That'll be the second time, but you never know. I just put my lifesavers on Norwich, stopping up. In Pookie, we trust. That's from Ollie. And then who gets relegated then? Very interesting. Right, guys, I'm going to wrap this all up. Yeah, and thanks for joining. And if you do like the video, like what you see, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and please, 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 like, just got a donation of Jack. There's a Jack. I'll pull back again. Find out now. Yeah, Paul Hills. Like Paul Hills has done, then please, please, please give us a donation. Go to good course, by the way. And if you'd like to become a member, it's only 99p. Just 99p, by the way, and a month. And then you get into the draw as well. And being impressed with Monaco defender Benoit Badiashile. I mean, he's a beast, isn't he? He's an absolute beast. I think we'd go back to him in the summer. Henny B. Oh, I love it, man. Let's just watch him for Troy. Looks solid. He's a good defender, man, Foxy. Really good defender. But Monaco wants something like 30 million quid for this guy. And Ed Brannell on it. Great show, Fast and Truth. Thank you. Take care of the tools. Thank you, Gary V. See you next show. Big up to you, Gary, again. Radai. Let's take this one. Nice one, John, my mate. Thank you so much indeed. Big up to Jules. Big up to Niall again, who became my guy. And I'll be looking at all sorts of players like him from Monaco. I think he'd be brilliant. Pay 30 mil for him. He takes us to the title. I tell you what, if he pay 30 million for this guy and he's playing last season, that means it's a title. That'll be brilliant. That'll be fantastic. Big up to Mansell as well. Listen, guys, I've got to wrap up. And thanks for joining. I should see you again probably tomorrow. But any breaking news of any sort, then I should come back here and I'll let you know. But until then, people, have a good afternoon. Enjoy the Man City Liverpool game and take care, peeps. Take care. Ta-ra.